Florida's Trump-loving Republican Governor Ron DeSantis is once again making headlines for all the wrong reasons. This time, it's because of his distribution of the COVID-19 vaccines here in the state of Florida, which our regular viewers, you have heard me rant and rave about that for several weeks now because it's been an absolute unmitigated disaster. Well, Ron DeSantis somehow made it worse. He has prioritized wealthy zip codes down in South Florida to get the vaccine before other areas now. And one of the areas happens to be the place called the residents of Lakewood Ranch, which is a planned community put together by two wealthy Republican donors who happened to give $900,000 to Ron DeSantis' gubernatorial campaign. So this community that this wealthy power couple down in South Florida created, and they run it, I guess, they're obviously getting profits off of it. Ron DeSantis comes in and says, you know what, I'm going to put a mobile vaccine clinic in this area, in this wealthy little neighborhood. And it gets worse. If local officials complain that I'm doing this for these individuals, I'm going to take the vaccines away from the rest of this county, for the rest of this zip code. You don't get them if you complain that I'm putting them with their own mobile units so they don't have to go out there and, mingle with the plebs. This man is an unmitigated disaster. He is absolutely, like right before our eyes, openly telling us, these people gave me money, I'm going to give them the vaccine. And there's nothing you can do about it. And if you try to do something about it, I'm going to punish you. Now, in a normal state, this guy would have already been recalled. This guy would have been removed from office and shunned from polite society for the remainder of his days. But here in Florida, our Republican-controlled government actually passed a law a couple years ago, really, saying you can't recall him. There is literally nothing we can do. There is nothing that can be done about what this man is doing. We could call for an investigation. We could call for his resignation. Republicans have a stranglehold grip on the state of Florida. This is not a swing state, folks. This is a deep, dark, red state. Prior to the 2020 election, I thought, too, that it was a swing state. I got proven very, very wrong. And now I see it for what it is. The only way to stop DeSantis and his reign of terror is to vote him out in 2022, which I know for a fact the idiot Republicans in this state won't do. They won't do it. It won't matter. Alabama has had a Democratic governor more recently than the state of Florida has. Think about that. Deep red Alabama was more willing to elect a Democrat as their governor more recently than Florida was. Yeah, I always point that way because that's the direction Tallahassee is from where I am. That's the state capital. We're screwed. And Ron DeSantis knows that he is untouchable and that there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can legally do. There is no mechanism for recall in the state of Florida. We just have to suffer through it. We watch all these other governors right now screwing up and getting called out and facing accountability. Newsom, Cuomo, those guys are going to be gone. But Ron DeSantis doing the same crap here in Florida, and I guarantee you he gets another 4 years.